So in this video, real quick, I'm going to try to verify, nope, not that one. I'm going to try to verify that my results were okay on this one. I'm going to do it in an interesting way. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to free tools. I'm going to go to a trust calculator. And it takes a second, and there you go. So what I'm going to do now, my x and y's are going to be different. Here's what I mean. Let's go look at my coordinates over here. My x is going to be my y, and my z is going to be my my y is going to be my x. So in other words, hang on, in this thing, it's going to be my x, and this is going to be my y. So I'm going to put a point at 0, 0. Point node, putting a point right there. You'll see it appear right here. There's my point. I'm going to put a point at 12. Now, before I do that, okay, I'm going to go back. I am going to undo everything. I'm going to put my node again. This time, back. Do my settings. I'm going to go to this, length. I'll go in inches. And you know what though? Force, I'm going to go in pounds. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's fine. Nodes, 0, 0. I had one that was in the x position of 12. Apply. I had another one which was from this point to here was 7. So I'm going to put that as a 7. And oops, I go in here and notice that this is a -2 and a 5. And that's all my points. Now I'm going to go back and put members. I'm going to connect 1 to 2. Oops, I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3. Apply. I'm going to connect 3 to 2. I'm going to hit apply. And I'm going to connect 3 to 4. And I'm going to apply. I'm going to go back. I'm going to put supports. I'm going to put this support on node 1. Hit apply. I'm going to hit that same support to node 4 and hit apply. Now, if I go ahead now and put a load, I put a point load on 2, and looks like that. Okay, that looks like my member. Problem is, if I go and run it, it's going to come back with an error. Truss is not stable. Remember, each joint is a hinge. Okay, so that what this means is this point right here is a hinge, so this would just rotate about it. So if I'm looking for just my members, I'm going to do something interesting. I'm going to add a node at position x of 7 and just say -2. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to add a member from 1 to 5, from 3 to 5, and from 5 to 2. So even though this doesn't exist in the structure, whoa, something's happening here. It doesn't matter, because now I can solve it. Why? Give me a second. Let's look at the reactions. Okay, so he gave me the reactions here. The first thing I'm going to look at is this reaction. I'm going to bring up octave. If you remember, this is the value I ended up with. Well, let's take a look at some. The square root of 3085.714 squared plus 1714. So I'm taking these values right here, 0.286 squared, and lo and behold, look, that number, this number are the same. So these are the reaction loads. It turns out internally I can look at with this truss. So what I actually did is I kept this thing from rotating about point whatever that was. I guess that was 0.2 right here, but putting this little part down here that essentially made this 1, 4, 5, 2, and 6 somewhat rigid, like a beam. Let's see, axial load turns out 3529.93. It turns out that none of these are beam-like, and this is a 3084, and this is the 714. So that's a way of using a truss to find out the loads in a beam. What is interesting is this. If I edit node 5 and bring it up to minus 0.2, let's just do that. Oh. Doesn't let me move it. Minus 1, will it let me apply that? Oh, it does. So let me move it up. Let's go back and let's solve this thing. And what you see with these locks is he won't let you access any of those unless you've paid money to them. So here what you see is 5,000 in tension here, 5,000 or a little bit more in tension there. Let's go back and hit node 5 again. This time we'll move it down 3. Go back, solve. Notice it changed it from 5,000 to 1,800. So the closer this point moves up here, the more these loads, these two are, the higher they are. But the key is the reactions always the same. So I can move this point up or down. Notice the reactions, none of them changed. I can go back and edit it. Look at the nodes, look at 5, move it back minus 1, go back, solve. Oh, only get 3 allowed being oh, may have to sign unlimited daily solves. Okay. Alright, I'll have to sign up I'll create a new video, but I'll sign off with this.